What's making this so special for you?
Oh, I can't talk about that without crying. It's just so emotional. I mean, this is a show I've loved for so long. I've been working on it for 7 years. It's just so beautiful to be with this group of people. And it all goes by so fast. 2 weeks from now, the whole thing will be over. So for me, it's about the joy of being together in community and making something that we love. So yeah, my heart is very full.
I remember it.
I've got a figure smooth as ivory, strong and smooth as ivory. Once it used to hold a throne. From now on, I wanna use it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna make that figure useful, holding a jar. We gotta be free. We gotta be
We're going back to the old days, right? Where we take real forgotten or underutilized, misunderstood, and taking a look at it again and giving modern audiences a chance to experience it. And this is an adaptation of the show. It's very close to the original production, but we've refreshed it, and we think made it better for modern audiences. It's 77 years since the original production, so the country has really changed, and we've all changed. And I think we want this to be as relevant and as modern and as edgy and as deep as possible for modern audiences.
Well, I think it was, frankly, one of two shows that we always knew we had to get to. The other one was The Golden Apple, because people would say that, no one had seen it in a million years, and no one had seen Love Life in a million years, and Love Life was never recorded, and the cast album of The Golden Apple was not a great cast album. So these were two shows that were born to be encores, and it took us a surprisingly long time to get to them.
Why this is so perfect for encores, Rob?
Well, it's just so worthwhile because this is a piece that people have heard about but never seen, most likely. So now's the chance to sort of everyone to see what it is, what's fabulous about it, what is remarkable about it, maybe also how it falls short from being an absolute classic. But I think that's, if you're a theater lover and a theater goer, I think it's a must see, and it's going to be a real treat.
I play Samuel Cooper, who is kind of the American everyman. And what's interesting about the show is we track this family of four, throughout their relationship and where it begins and where it ends, as we're also tracking kind of the history of the United States. They start in the 1700s, but we follow the same couple as if we're kind of like catching up with the same couple, but now in the 1800s and now in the 1900s, but they never age. But the country does, and the country changes, and their relationship changes. And I think that's what makes the show so really, really interesting to watch. You have a lot of different kinds of things going on that inform each other.
I play Susan Cooper, and she's married to Samuel, and we have parted ways at the beginning of the show, and then we go back in time to rediscover what our relationship really was. Was it as great? Was it as real as we remembered it being? Who remembers it best? And you'll see that in one of the songs. Also, at the same time, we go through the transition that the United States is making. So we look at how marriage is affected by industrialization, by moving from an agrarian society to an industrial society, moving from being sort of isolated to being around other people. And how that affects a marriage, how that affects a partnership, how ideas then filter in and cause a rift between a husband and wife, where they have to change together or change apart.
Well, I played the hobo, which is like not a lot of information on it, but it gives a lot of people a chance to put their own preconceived notions on it. But this character is so cool because, what I love so much about the character is one person, like my character, we're going in, even from the costume and everything, it's kind of, you can put your ideas of who this person can be, but it's most likely the person that society usually overlooks. And from that one person, like, is trying to give this message of what we really need right now, and trying to bring everybody back to, trying to bring everybody back to their love, and trying to bring everybody back to what we're missing in the world right now. And this gets to sing this beautiful song, so beautiful, and it's like almost like everything stops in that moment. A little reminder. So I love that character so much because I feel it's lived so much life and has a very important message to tell.
It was late at night.
It was 6:15.
You were dressed in white.
I was all in green.
That's right. I remember it well.
I really enjoy being in the room with Rob and Vicky. We have a great time. We laugh, which is so important. So and you know what? I love working. I'm so grateful to be able to work quickly, preferably not so quickly, but it is Encores and I get it. But I like to feel like I'm participating and helping maybe bring something to fruition. So anytime I get to do that, I'm very happy to do that.